Do you tend to do a lot of takes, or does you?
No.
No, I mean, you do it or I can hear when it's right.
Yeah.
You can hear conviction in people's voices. You can hear when the actors believe what they're saying, and you can hear the uncertainty. So you go on till it sounds right. If I said I worked with him, it would be a euphemism. Okay. He's a brilliant man. He's a very, very clever man. He reads films very, very cleverly. I would sort of sit there and grunt. That doesn't mean, that's not very good, or that is good. I mean, it's really, it's like being Neanderthal in his presence, because he's such a clever man. And I don't know anything about music. So the truth is, you do most of the things in films with your stomach, really. It feels right, you know, or it seemed a good idea at the time. You do all that instinctively. And of course your intelligence is running in parallel with it. So I'm really grateful that I have access to his brilliance. But one of his, not only is he a good composer, but he reads the films absolutely dazzlingly. Listen, you make a film, you take your life in your hands. I don't know what other people like. I do what, you know, the first person to please is myself, and then you trust that your instincts are the same as other people's. I mean, I just sit at home and read things and like them or dislike them. I say it's all largely unconscious, so if I've revealed myself as being, not having a very good character, I should be ashamed of myself. But that's what my unconscious has revealed. I don't sit there thinking about my career, so I guess all this stuff is going on underneath, and you just say, well, I like that. And then someone like you turns up and points out the unpleasant things you're doing.
He trusts his actors to do their job, I think. As Stephen said, he's kind of very humble, so he doesn't go on about it, but he's particular about who he casts. And I think that's where a lot of the magic happens, actually, because then, especially on this film, I felt like, you know, everyone was so well cast, and then the relationships all worked as well, the relationships between the actors and therefore the characters. And so when you actually get on and do the scene, which we never rehearsed, it would just be quite a good scene, and then Stephen would instinctively just direct it if it wasn't working, and it just felt very, it just felt very natural, and.
So you're actually doing it for the first time with the cameras rolling, with no rehearsal.
Yeah.
He whispers incoherent nonsense into your ears that you don't understand, but then for some reason it sinks in and something changes. But especially with doing something like this, which is a comedy and where you're taking massive risks in what you're doing, because ultimately you want to be funny and you could not be funny and therefore look like a fool. You have to feel extraordinarily comfortable and prepared to take a leap of faith and be as daring as you can and as colourful as you can with them. And there's certainly that atmosphere on set constantly. What is your method, Stephen? What's your method?
Hire the right person and shut up.
Man of few words. And it works.